Come on, Bandit, let's go. Why you gotta trip me up, dude? Come on, we gotta get out of the road. This is the one part of the walk where we go on the main road. So I just have to be careful. I usually just cut through people's grass right here until we get back on the sidewalk. It's cold outside this morning. Bandit has his sweater on. I probably should have put another pair of sweatpants on underneath these pants, or at least a pair of jeans on over these sweatpants, and maybe tried to find my gloves. But other than that, I feel pretty good. I got 2 jackets on. Bandit's enjoying himself on this walk. He was a little cold at first, shaking, but he's been enjoying himself. Been out here for a little over 15 minutes. I've walked a little over half a mile. That's not a very good representative time, honestly. I was kind of distracted just a few minutes ago. I had to stand still while he pooped, and I had to pick his poop up. So these walks will never be super representational of me walking a mile. I need to come out here one day without Bandit and just see if I can do what I used to do, because I can remember back in gym in school, man, my hands are cold. I'm gonna have to put this hand in my pocket for a second and hold the leash with my phone hand. Bandit, be a good boy, because if you dart, I've only got one finger on the leash. But I can remember back in high school, maybe middle school, I could walk a mile in like maybe 15, 20 minutes. I can't do that anymore. I was proud of myself in gym for the things that I was good at, because I didn't have many of them. I was good at balancing. See, we're stopped right now. So these walks will never be a good representation of me actually walking. Come on, Bandit. But yeah, I can remember back in gym, there was a few things I was proud of. Like balancing, I was good at. Come on, Bandit. And I was really good at walking. I had really good endurance on walking. A lot of people got lazy with how they walked. But I was so used to walking around so much growing up that I've always had really good pace. And my gym teacher told me that if I could run a mile as fast as I could walk a mile, I'd be in good shape. Because I remember being able to walk a mile in like 15, 20 minutes, just as fast as the people that ran miles in the appropriate time. I think we're gonna go up to the baseball field maybe later. I don't know if we'll do it now. I'm kind of cold. It just depends on how we're feeling when we get up here. Come on, Bandit. I swear I'm like the only person that walks these streets in the mornings, because I see my same footprints in the dirt almost every day. It's funny. If anybody's in the southeast this morning and is outside, make sure you have a jacket. It is cold. Man, it's cold this morning, but it feels good. It sure beats the heat, that's for sure. If anybody's watching, why don't you stop out and do some workout yourself, you know? Go out and do a few push-ups, do a few sit-ups, do a few walks. Do whatever you gotta do. Get out there and get it done. It's still pretty early in the week, you know? You still got plenty of time. Get the day owned. Go out there and own that shit. Whatever you gotta do to motivate yourself, you know? Use me as a way to go out there and do it. You see me out here walking, come out there and walk with me. Drop down and do some push-ups. Start a YouTube live of your own. You don't have to have followers, just do it. Own that shit, man. Because I'll tell you one thing in life, you only get one moment at a time. We spend all this time talking about the past and the future. They're not real. You can't touch them. The past is already gone, and the future hasn't even came yet. She said I live in Hawaii, or he. I don't know, what time is it in Hawaii right now? I'm assuming pretty late. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning here. Oh, I've been up since 5:30. 6 a.m. in Hawaii. Holy shit. That's crazy. Is it still dark? That's probably why you can't go out. It's probably cold too. Or do you guys have like a curfew or something? Oh, this is my dog, Bandit. He had to put his sweater on because as soon as we walked outside, he started shivering. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go up to the baseball field if I'm not too tired. Yeah, he's a Shih Tzu Chihuahua mix. His name's Bandit. He's a little over a year old. He's a good dog. Those little blue things are lights. If it was nighttime, they would be flashing blue. Come on, Bandit. Well, just because you can't go outside and walk doesn't mean you can't. Drop down and do some push-ups, do some calisthenics. There's always stuff to do. I feel like whenever you start your day with a really good workout, whether it's walking or doing some jumping jacks or, just getting out of bed. Don't just lay in bed and scroll on your phone all morning. Like if you're watching me on your phone right now and you're still in bed, get up, Get up and do something. Do some push-ups. When's the last time you did some push-ups? Probably high school. Most of you are in your 30s or 40s. Like, come on, get up and do it. You gotta own the day, man. How would you feel if you went to heaven later today and God said, you spent your last day on your phone? That'd suck. At least if I died later today, when I got to heaven, God would go, you took your dog on a good walk this morning. I'd say, yeah, I did. I did take my dog on a good walk this morning. Even though the motherfucker always tangles me up, I'm always having to do a full spin. It's funny. I have a dog and he's a red heeler. I've never heard of a red heeler. I've heard of a blue heeler. Never heard of a red heeler. Whew. Take my hood off. It's starting to get a little warm. Oh, never heard of a red heeler. If I had more battery life, I'd look it up. If the stream suddenly ends, my battery probably died. Come on, Bandit. I've always liked these people's houses right here. This is a beautiful house. They have their own little private driveway. They have their little marker rock. It's a beautiful house. Thanks for subscribing. That means a lot. I usually just focus on music and stuff, but I've been trying to find more of an audience in other places. You can check me out on Apple Music and stuff. Just look up British Kamikaze, the same name as my YouTube channel. It's like techno house music and stuff. And I'll look up a red heeler when I get home. I have choir class in 4 hours. Yeah, I probably am going to have to go to work here soon. My boss texted me, but I was going to check when I got back home. I didn't want to interrupt the live stream. Check it out, guys. All this stuff is still on the road from the hurricane. Every time I walk through here, I keep wondering when they're going to come and remove these trees, because I hate walking out in the road every single time. What? From Mason. What do you mean, what? I'm sorry. You might be talking to somebody in the... Oh, this is from Hurricane Helene. The hurricane came through. I'm okay to stand in the road for a sec. There's no cars coming. This is from Hurricane Helene. It came through, knocked out all of our power. There was like almost 100-mile-an-hour winds coming through here. Knocked down a lot of trees. There's another pile up there. I don't want to zoom in because it's hard to zoom back out. It's annoying. Yeah, it does suck, but it happens. I'm just thankful that all of us are still alive. I was up in North Carolina, like I was talking about yesterday. I was up in North Carolina, I think a week ago, delivering like Tesla, Starlink satellite internet to, hang on, there's a car driving by. It's delivering Starlink internet to people who have lost their whole houses up in North Carolina. There was this one lady, because I had Bandit with me, took him on a ride. We were gone for like 4 or 5 hours. We drove for over 100 miles. Went up to this lady, had my dog with me, was delivering her internet, and she started having a really emotional response. She started crying. I thought something was wrong, and she asked if she could hold my dog. Bandit all but jumped in her arms, and she said she had just lost her dog and her house. She asked if she could walk me down to the edge of her driveway, and she wanted to show me where her house had literally slid down the cliff on the back of her backyard. Mudslide took her whole house. She said her dog was still in the house, or something or another. But long story short, she said that if she didn't have a camper, she would have been homeless. And yeah, I know, I was crying and stuff. I was really sad. I'm trying to get through it without getting you guys bored, because I try not to get emotional remembering this. It was really, her whole house was destroyed. It was at the bottom of this ravine, and she told me, she was like, thank you so much for letting me see your dog for a minute. She said, I think her dog's name was Roscoe or something. She was like, I know Roscoe's looking down on me happy. And I said, just be thankful that you're alive. She said, I am. She said, I've been wanting internet for over a week, but I can't wait for Spectrum anymore because I don't know when the internet's gonna come back. And she said that's why she got the Starlink, because she said she needed to get in touch with family members that probably thought she was dead. So, compared to that, I don't care about a couple of trees on my sidewalk. I don't care about throwing away a refrigerator full of food. I don't care about missing some work because I was out of work. It is what it is, At least I'm alive. At least we're all alive today. At least everybody that's watching right now and is here listening to me is alive right now. And I'm able to take my dog on a walk and have a good morning, because who cares about some trees that fell over? There's people that lost their whole lives, So this is the park that we usually come to every morning. Hang on. I remember Hawaii had a tornado warning, and I heard it broke down like 10. Yeah. There was a tornado that came through my hometown, Helen, Georgia, when Hurricane Katrina came through, knocked out the whole town in a certain way. I don't know if anybody died, but people definitely lost their houses. This is called T.W. Edwards Park. You can come here from dusk to dawn. There's times when me and Bandit wake up at like 5 in the morning, and he's so used to going on a walk as soon as we wake up that I have to wait until the sun comes up, because you can get in a lot of trouble if you come up here at night. They think you're doing drugs, even if it's like really, really early in the morning. Not trying to send you guys away with a little bit of self-promotion, but if any of you guys like techno music, feel free to check out my channel or search British Kamikaze on any of your favorite streaming services. I'm on Amazon Music, Apple Music, any of those that you like. If you like techno, feel free to check me out. It's the same name as my YouTube channel. And remember to always like and subscribe. Bandit has obviously found something that interests him. What are we doing, man? Let's see how long I've been walking now. 30 minutes, a little over a mile. My heart rate's a little high, but that's just because I'm out of shape and I'm fat. That's why we should all work out, man. We're a fat nation of lazy pricks, and we're all complacent and we hate our lives. So just go out there and be happy. Own that shit. I have a cat, and he is so fat he can't even play. That sounds like my dad's dog. My dad's dog, man. Every time I go and visit my dad, ever since I moved out last December, he's just bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. It's funny. My phone just told me I'm at 10%. I think I just lost a few viewers because of it, but it's okay. I really do appreciate all you guys talking to me this morning. I'll try to start another live stream later today, maybe while I'm at work or something, or I don't know. I'll try to start doing this more often. And thank you, Flutter, for liking and subscribing and having a conversation with me this morning. It was very nice. I appreciated the company, but I think I'll probably end up ending the stream here in a minute. I don't want my phone to die and then something to happen and the stream just is lost forever. It took like all day yesterday for the last stream to finally upload, so I don't want this one to get messed up from my phone dying while I'm streaming. But me and Bandit will catch you guys on the next one. I hope you guys weren't bored or annoyed. And remember that be thankful for what you have while you have it. You're only guaranteed one moment in life at a time, and you should take advantage of it every moment you have. If you're just sitting down not doing anything, that means you could be doing something. I'm sure you've got laundry you're avoiding. I'm sure you've got some kind of house chore you've been putting off. I'm sure there is a part on your car that you've been wanting to replace. I don't know your lifestyle. The point I'm trying to make, while my dog tangles me up, is just go out there and own that stuff. And I'm glad to hear you were fine. All right, guys. Y'all have a super duper awesome morning. Gonna end the stream at me being at a little over a mile, 33 minutes. By the time I get back home, it should be like another 0.2 miles. Probably be like 5 more minutes. So just don't want the stream to mess up. And thank you, Flutter. You have a good morning. Y'all take it easy. Bye, guys. And Bandit says bye too. Bandit, tell everybody bye.